Hey everyone, and welcome back to Budget with Alicia. I'm going to try and be a little bit quiet. I'm filming this really late at night, so I hope I don't wake anybody or anything. But I wanted to film this because I have a super busy weekend ahead of me. Normally I film this in like the afternoon on like a Saturday or whatever, but I'm filming it at like almost midnight on Friday night right now just because I have a lot of stuff to do for my small business and stuff this weekend, so I'm not going to have a ton of time, and I put it off the last time and didn't film a cash stuffing for the first one of January. So I wanted to make sure that I got this done. So I'm just going to do it now while I have time, and then I'm going to head to bed. But let's get started. So first, you guys didn't see this last time, but if you watched my goals video for 2022, you know that this is my new envelopes. I'm going to like color them or do something with them eventually, but this was for the first pay period. And this is the second pay period of January. And like we did last year, we're going to put half of what was left over. There's quite a bit left over because I have been staying at my other grandma's house most of the week because of the snow. It's just closer to work and stuff. So I haven't spent as much money really. So there is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 105. So we're going to put 55. So 20, 40, 55 into this envelope along with 30 that I had allocated. So we're gonna do 30. And I'm gonna mark that so I remember which one I did when we get to our other challenge later. Uh-oh. My Sharpie's not working. That's not gonna be helpful. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I've marked it a little bit. I guess I'm not going to be able to do my tracking on the back. I'm sorry, guys. I literally don't have any other Sharpie or anything, or I would get another one, but I'll just fill that in another day. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 85 going into pay period number 2, which is super exciting because that's like the most I think I've ever had in an envelope before. So that will go in there for opening at the end of the year like I did with last year's. And then we will still have 20, 40, 50 left over that we will put towards a sinking fund when we get there. Okay, so first we're going to do our cash envelopes. So we're going to do groceries. I'm just going to do 40 this week. So 20, 40. For eating out, we're going to do 40 as well. So 20, 40. It's mostly just for me to get lunches and stuff when I feel like it. For gas, I haven't been spending near as much on gas because I'm so much closer to work. So I'm just going to put 40 in here. But I literally just used 30 of the 40 from last pay period today, so we'll see. 20, 40, so we might have some left over next time, but that's okay. Next for spending, we're gonna do 10. For household, we're going to do 20. And for Delilah, we're going to do 10. So that is it for all of the cash envelopes that go in my wallet. I am still using the ones from last year because I have to make new ones at some point and then have my friend put the labels on like these ones before I laminate them, and I just haven't yet, so I'm still using my other ones, and like they're literally broken, so that's fun, but it works. It keeps everything organized, so that's all that really matters. I'm just gonna put that in my wallet before I forget, and then we'll get on to our cash stuffing, or the sinking funds. So first is gifts, and we currently have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. So 175, and we're going to put 20 in here. So there is now 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. So 195 is in here. Like I said, I'm sorry guys, I guess my Sharpie is not, let me try it. So today is, yeah, it is literally not doing anything. Sorry guys, but I will fill that out before my next stuffing next time. Next is, we're going to do Christmas. So we're done birthdays other than my brother's, but it's not until November. So I'm not worried about that right now. Now these are just for the 3 main birthdays that I do, which are my 2 nephews and my brother. The rest of them I just take out of gifts. So we're not doing holidays, but we're going to do Christmas like normal. And we currently have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. And we are going to put 25. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. So 185, which is crazy considering it's January. That's so awesome. I think I put a decent amount to start the year. I guess I just put 40, so that's pretty exciting. Or no, sorry. I put 140, so yeah, that's why it's definitely been improving. For Christmas giving, we're going to be doing $10. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And we're not going to do kindness this time, so we're going to move on to my personal binder. All right, so for personal, we are going to be putting $10. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. I'd like to get this one up to 100 and then just maintain it there if I can, and just beef it back up once I use it, and then kind of go from there. For self-care, I'm going to put 10. I am getting my hair done at the end of March for my birthday, so I just want to make sure that I have enough for that plus a tip. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I believe my hair last time was only like 100, so not too bad. We're not going to be doing clothing. We're not going to be doing thrift shopping, and we're not going to be doing entertainment. But of course, we're doing Taylor. I do have to take some money out of here as well to pay my credit card, which I'll do after. Because I did buy a couple of things. So we're going to put 40 in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. But I will be taking about probably 60 out of this because I did buy a couple of things. And then I'll also probably be taking a little bit out of gifts. I guess this isn't in here, but out of my gifts envelope because I did buy a gift for somebody as well that I have to take some money out of. We're not going to do budget supplies. But for miscellaneous, we are going to be doing $10. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So that is all for that binder. And then we are going to move on to the last binder, which is our bigger funds. So for getaway, we are going to be doing $10. So we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. For shopping trip, we are going to be putting 20. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, and 50. For summer, we're going to put $10 in here. Use a couple of these 5s because we're going to need those. So we're going to do 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. For adventures, we're going to do 10. I like never put money in here, but I feel like I should. So we got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. For car maintenance, I kind of messed up because I meant to put $30 into tires to save for new summer tires, which I have in a separate fund that's in my savings accounts on my bank, but I accidentally took the money out in cash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put $50 instead of 20 in here because I was going to put 30 in tires. And the next pay period, I'm going to put 50 into tires and nothing into car maintenance. So we're going to do 20, 40, and 50. Hopefully that makes sense. That way it gets like evened out basically, because I completely forgot. But 100, 200, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 70, 90, 610, 630, 640, 645, 650. And then we're not doing any of the medical ones. Oh, yes, we are. Sorry. I'm not going to take them all out of here, but we are going to do vision, which is this first one here, and I'm going to put $10 in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Right? What was in here before? There was 80, so yeah. So that one is done, and we're not going to do vet. And we're not doing budget with Alicia this time, so we're just going to go to our challenge here, which is our $500 challenge. I did a couple last pay period. I did 25. This pay period, we are going to be doing 35. So, and I can't even mark them that well. I'll use a pen. I would do a pen on the other ones, but this one's not laminated. So we're going to do 35 altogether. So we can do a 30 and a 5. So 20, 30, 5. And we'll put that back in here. Perfect. Now, one of my envelopes has rent. So rent needs 120. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. It's going to go in there. I am waiting. I'm going to get another envelope for this as well, but for now that's okay. And this should be our 30 we had left over, but I feel like it's not. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, 50. Right. It was 50. Okay. So we're going to go through and kind of just like add $5 or $10 to a couple of different things. So that'll be fun. So I think I'm going to do $5 into shopping trip. Since I'm not writing these right now, I can just kind of plop them in. We'll do $5 into summer. we'll go back to these other funds as well. I like to throw random amounts of money around. We can do the 10 into personal, which will then bring us up to the 100, and we won't have to fund that next pay period until I use it for something. So that'll be nice. I'm not going to worry about self-care right now. Let's put 5 into clothing. Actually, no, because I won't remember that I did that. I'm only going to put some in the ones that we've already funded so that I don't forget. So we'll do 10 into Taylor. Sorry, I just knocked that so bad. 10 into Taylor. And we have 5, 10, 15. We have $20 left to put into some of these. So I'm going to do an extra 5 into gifts. I'll do an extra 5 into Christmas. I'll do an extra 5 into Christmas giving. Oh, and that's our last fund. So I'll do 10 into Christmas, I guess. I was going to put some into kindness, but I just don't want to forget that I did it, because when I go through to write them out, I'll count all the ones and write the new little cards for the ones, and I feel like I'll forget if it's not the ones that are written on my little sheet of paper here from doing my budget. So I'm just going to stick to the ones that I already had funded something into so that I can do that. But that is pretty much it. So I will be back with another cash stuffing in a couple of weeks, and hopefully you guys have a good week and a good night or day or whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.